All right, on to 1.1.3, where the CLO states that students will, in writing, analyze a quadratic function graph for intervals of increasing and decreasing using language of analysis. So I think the first thing we really need to talk about is this word intervals, okay? So you see this word fall in our thing, in our CLO right here, interval. So an interval is from like where to where, okay? It's not just a point, but it's from where to where. So we read a graph from left to right. So to determine the interval of increasing and decreasing, areas where it's going down and areas where it's going up, we need to start on the leftmost point. So here I am on the leftmost point, which starts with an arrow, and the arrow is super important, okay? And as I follow this graph, it's going down, 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 down to about this point, right here. So we can call this area of the graph decreasing, right? So this side is decreasing. All right, and then we can go over here on the other side of the graph where we left off. When we start at this point right here, right? So we have this point, and then we start to go up, 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 up to an arrow. And we can say that that's going up or it's increasing. Okay, so now what we really need to do is write this interval, right? Interval. And interval goes from where to where? Okay, so it goes from here, an arrow as we previously learned, and we're reading this way. So arrow this way means negative infinity, right? And it goes all the way to this point right here, and we can call that 0. So we can say that it is decreasing from negative infinity to 0. But then it stops and it starts increasing, right? It starts to go up, and that starts from this point to 0. And it goes all the way arrow. Remember, we're reading this on the x-axis. So this way, and we can refer to that as positive infinity because we know the arrows mean infinity. And we're reading this on the x, not the y, the x. So then we can write that it was increasing from 0 to positive infinity. So just remember that we're reading the graph from left to right, and we're reading this on the x-axis, right here on the x-axis. Almost everything that we do for key features will be read on the x-axis except for range. Everything will be read on the x-axis except for range. Now it's time to try the increasing, decreasing practice in Schoology.